my name's Stephanie Riseley. I'm a hypnotherapist and I do past life regressions. I studied with Weiss, who wrote Same Soul, Many Bodies, along with a lot of other books. And this particular book he had just finished when I studied with him about 10 years ago. And it really is a wonderful book. It tells it actually tells the story of how to do future life progressions. And so I wanted to talk about how effective future life progressions are in helping people understand the progression of their own lives. And one of my favorite stories is about a doctor here in Los Angeles. He's an oncologist, hematologist, and if you go to my website, you can find the reason that he came to me, which is his wife, and she was having some issues with knives. So I worked with his wife, who had a phobia about knives, and she discovered the source of that, which was a life where she had to kill a lot of people with knives. But for Brian, he came to me and just wanted to see, and this was not Weiss, this is another Brian. He wanted to see what his past lives were about and where he and his wife had met and connected, and they found so many past lives. But then he came back and he wanted to do a future progression. And so then I said, Brian, look at your feet. And he said, I don't have feet. I said, okay, what do you have? And this was, he said it was beyond 5,000 in AD. And I said, what do you have? He said, I have a console. I said, okay, you have a console. He said, I'm a part of a console. And he was very direct. And I said, so how old are you? He said, I must be 900 years old. I said, okay, what are you doing, Brian? And he said, I'm on my ship. I'm where I always am. It's my job to go back to the earth and take off the survivors. So I went, okay. And I thought that was interesting. I didn't know what to think of it until just this year when I had another client by the name of Drake. And I said to Dre, he wanted to do a forward life progression. And I said, look at your feet. And he said the same thing. I don't have feet. I said, Drake, what do you have? He said, well, I seem to be a console. And I said, okay, do you have any idea of how old you are? He said, I have no idea of how old I am, but I'm over 900 years old. I'm removable parts. And I said, look inside yourself. Do you have emotion? He said, oh, I have no emotion. So I said, what is your job? And he said, my job is to go out and out and out. And in this lifetime, he is an explorer and he goes out and out and out. So it allowed him to decide to go forth and become abundant. And he brought the other day, he brought over a new car, the Tesla, and it was amazing. It felt like driving a spaceship. So this work helps in doing so much to kind of ground you in this lifetime and to get you ready for your next life. This life makes a difference. So Brian's work is wonderful. Same Soul, Many Bodies. You can get that. Read about forward life progression. And thank you. Bye.